Love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic Agwag Priestess here, and I wanted to make this video. It's like part 2 of changes in my spiritual practice, and I was talking about how I have been reading Lenormand intuitively, but now I'm trying to study it academically. And I wanted to show you my little collection, the decks that I am currently working with. I do not know the name of this deck, to be honest. I've owned it for many, many years, but never used it. Then I got the Lenormand book that I featured on my previous video. I'm going to try to link that video to this one if you didn't watch that one. And I've been studying the cards, one by one. It's a very easy Lenormand to read because I just, for me, it's a nice intuitive hit, and I can read the Lenormand cards very clearly in that way. So I've been using that deck for like personal / professional readings and things of that nature. And very accurate, wonderful readings. So that's the reason why I decided I wanted to learn Lenormand academically. Okay. This deck I've also read with professionally. This is my second copy of this deck. I lost my original copy, unfortunately, when I moved into this home. So I decided to buy it again. It is Under the Roses Lenormand. Okay, these are the gorgeous backs of the deck. What I like about this deck, right, is unlike the other one where this also has simple illustrations, I do not like decks for Lenormand that have a whole bunch of stuff on it and then you don't really know what you're looking at, or ones that don't have a label. The other one doesn't need a label because you can see that clearly a tree is a tree. This one I do appreciate the labels as well, and it does have a clear picture, and it's under the rose, so I do love it. You can clearly see that's a rider. You can clearly see that it's a clover. You can clearly see that there's a ship, right? You can see that. And what I also love, okay, is you can pick, you can pick, so there's some racial diversity here. You can pick the white child or the black child, you know what I mean? You can pick different color, different skin tones. So I love that. Okay. They have the same thing for the gentleman card as well. Okay. You can pick 2 different skin tones. Same thing with the lady. Okay, so I love that. And it's, again, just a beautiful deck. Now, some cards are not as clear, right? Some have been renamed, like the heart is the locket. And also like the snake. If you didn't have the label there, you'd be like, what are we featuring here? Is the lady the main character? Is the snake? You know what I mean? But because it has the label, still easy to interpret. So yeah, and this is Under the Rose, which I love. Like I said, you have people of color, you have Eurocentric people, so you can use whatever people cards you want as identifier. That's how you want to read. The third deck that I'm going to show you is the Gilded Very Lenormand, the expanded edition. I have the original one too, but I don't really use it. This one I use for study purposes as well. And yeah, so, and again, very clear pictures. It's very beautiful. This is a very beautiful deck. Okay. And then you have, extra stuff going on. You can use either of these cards there. You have the child. I love this deck because my Mambo's daughter reads with this particular deck. So it reminds me a lot of times when I've sought her spiritual counsel, she'll use the Lenormand to do divination and stuff like that. So that is the Gilded Very Tarot. Okay. So yeah, these are the only 3 Lenormand decks that I own, and I do read with, and I do love. if I find the name of this deck, or if you guys know it, put it in the comment section. I'm going to try to search and see, but I really don't know the name of the deck. I'll try to put it in the description box if I do find out the name of it. But I wanted to post this video just to let you know, these are, you know, you can use those or whatever Lenormand deck speaks for you, but I like to keep it simple. I am drawn to it. I remember having a dream with a very, very, very beautiful spirit, and I've talked about it in my journey to divination, where they literally gave me the interpretation of all 36 cards and how it relates to the tarot and cartomancy and all of that. So I've always been drawn to Lenormand, but I've been using it more heavily recently. And from that dream is when I, you know, read tarot in the way that it was interpreted to me in that dream. But I've also studied tarot and continue to study tarot academically. Okay, symbols, history, all that, because I am a nerd when it comes to the history of divination. I might make more videos about that too if you guys are interested. But much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and until the next video. And if you want a one-on-one reading with me, shamanic.priestess.com, shamanic.priestess.com. And also, if you want to support my channel, please think about becoming a channel member. Much love and light.